strengthening and collaborating with other chapters.
Connecting JCI Manilena to our needs of our community.
Developing our members' skills and knowledge through impactful training.
Driving innovation and excellence in our business and governance practices.
Attracting and welcoming new members to our vibrant community.
Expanding our reach and impact through strategic partnerships.
Championing community engagement and impactful projects.
Advocating for inclusivity and empowering diverse voices.
Managing our resources responsibly and sustainably. Keeping us organized and focused on our goal.
Guiding our journey with strategic experience and unwavering commitment.
Guiding us with experience and a passion for service.
Leadership with outstanding vision to empower.
Good evening, magandang gabi at maayong gabi kaninyong tanan, JCI members and other delegates from different parts of the world. Welcome to the International Seminar on Cybersecurity Introduction and its implication to business and AI tech tools for business and personal growth. This is brought to you by JCI Manilena in partnership with JCI Nepal. I am Chen Frere from JCI Manilena and I'll be your host for tonight. Before we officially begin, let us all rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be followed by JCI values, prayer, mission, and vision.
Mga kababayan, sabay-sabay nating awitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y matumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may imanibigin. Lumalang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
JCI brothers and sisters, let us all recite the JCI values, prayer, mission, and vision in unison and with conviction. JCI values. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of men transcends.
There you have it. Well, I hope everyone has eaten dinner because we're about to delve into the benefits of cybersecurity and how you can utilize different AI tech tools for your personal and business.
Secretary from JCI Manilena.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, it's okay now.
Pero sorry, saan ako na putol?
Can you start in the medyo middle?
Okay, I see. I'm so sorry. Well, again, I hope everyone has eaten dinner na kasi it's already time check here in the Philippines. It's already 8:26 p.m. and we're about to delve into the benefits of cybersecurity and how you can utilize different AI tech tools for your personal and business development. We have packed agenda ahead, but I am confident that with your active participation, we will achieve our goals. Well, at this point, I'd like to briefly introduce Ms. Louella Zarcilla, founder and CEO of LZ Cybersecurity and Technology Corporation, and of course, Mr. Binesh Dongol, the National IT Chairperson of JCI Nepal, who will be sharing their insights and expertise with us. We're excited to have them join us tonight. We have also included a Q&A session every after each presentation to ensure that this is an engaging and interactive experience for all of us. We encourage you to jot down any question or thoughts as we go along. Before we officially begin, I'd like to remind everyone of a few housekeeping notes for tonight's session. Number one, please ensure your microphones are muted to minimize background noise. We'll have a dedicated time for questions, so please submit them through the chat and Q&A feature. Well, if you encounter any technical difficulties, please send a message in the chat and we will do our best to assist you. We will be recording this session and the recording will be made available to the participants after the seminar. Well, please know that we have a limited time, so let's make the most of it. We encourage active participation and engagement throughout the session. And finally, please change your Zoom name indicating your area number, LO chapter, position, and name. Moving forward, let's start the ball rolling by acknowledging our guests and dignitaries and other JCI members. Well, on behalf of JCI Manilena, I would like to recognize the presence of our guests whom we have the privilege of gracing tonight's seminar. We have Ms. Louella Zarcilla, founder and CEO of LZ Cybersecurity and Technologies Corporation. We also have Mr. Binesh Dongol, National IT Chairperson of JCI Nepal. Racing here tonight are Likhaan presidents from JCI Manilena, President Catherine Ordonez, JCI Matuguinao Bacarato, President Maria Ivy Lorraine Murillo. We also have JCI Subic Lambat, President Philip Justin Salmon, and also JCI Tunga, President Cookie May S. Costella, JCI Katarman Coco King, President Dave Esquera Galliano, and last but not the least, we have JCI Cainta, President Dominic Francis Iliaga. Together with us tonight are also the members of JCI Manilena Board of Directors. We would like to also recognize the presence of our JCI members who co-hosted this event. Next slide, please. So we have JCI Subic Lambat, JCI Asiana, JCI Naga, JCI Silang Pasimuno, JCI Princess Kiao, JCI Boholana Kisses. We have JCI Rumandawe, JCI Katarman Coco King, JCI Abuyog, JCI Giwan, JCI Matangob, JCI Tunga, JCI Tacloban Kabatok, JCI Dagupan Bangus, JCI Cabanatuan Golden Grain, JCI Caloocan Northgate, JCI Quezon City Luna, JCI San Juan Pinaglabanan, JCI Cainta, JCI Ortigas, JCI Perlas Pasay, JCI Malabon Araneta, JCI Pili Salog, JCI Naga Cariñosa, JCI Nagena, JCI Calamba Rizal, JCI Central Davao, JCI Lamitan, JCI Holo, JCI Basilenya, JCI Sambuanga, JCI Hambangan, JCI Cotabato, JCI Surigao Nickel, JCI Bailawanen, JCI Metro Iloilo Dinagyang, JCI Javier, JCI Kalinan Cacao, JCI Kaibiran, JCI Nara Grains, JCI Lantawan Laya, and last but not the least, no, not really, it's JCI Panitan Tumandok. We also have attendees from JCI Surigao North, JCI Catanduanes, JCI Roa Sinadia, JCI Baliwag Buntal, JCI Burawen Burabot, and JCI Malabon. For those who were not mentioned, we will acknowledge you later on. And of course, the rest of the attendees, ladies and gentlemen, again, accept our gratitude to all of you for gracing us with your presence. Thank you very much. Next slide, please. To formally welcome everyone to this seminar, may I call on 2025 JCI Manilena President Catherine Ordonez for her message.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Clear? Yeah. Okay, good evening, everyone, fellow JC. So welcome to this special JCI Week International Training collaboration between JCI Manilena and JCI Nepal with over 50 co-host chapters joining us. So this promises is to be dynamic and impactful learning experience. Today, we delve into an exciting world of AI tech tools for business and personal growth, then as well as the critical topic of cybersecurity. So let's explore these cutting-edge technologies and gain valuable insights that will empower us to thrive into today's digital landscape. So let's make this week knowledge, inspiration, and lasting connections. And yes, let's make this JCI week complete with an international collaboration project, and I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Prescott. Well, to formally start our program, Metro South Regional Vice President Kalel Gosingtian, who is not with us tonight, sent this EVP for his opening remarks.
Hello everyone, my name is Kalel Gosingtian from JCI Manila. I am the Regional Vice President for JCI Philippines Metro South. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations to my very own chapter in this region, JCI Manilena, and of course to their partner JCI Nepal for having this cybersecurity seminar today. It's very important for all of us to be aware of how to keep ourselves secure, and of course our loved ones, especially with all of these scams and misrepresentations going on. So this is very helpful for everyone. So keep it up, more power to everyone, and I wish everyone the best and most productive seminar today. Thank you. Have a great day.
Well, thank you so much, RVP. Now let's move on. So for the next part of our session, will allow me to introduce our first speaker. Well, our first speaker is a cybersecurity enthusiast, a researcher, writer, and a quiet leader who loves to explore untapped sectors. She is a master's degree holder in foreign service, a former academician, and an executive secretary of the Philippine International Studies Organization. She is a member of Dutch Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines, DCCP Joint Maritime Committee, Young Professional Network Committee, CEO Insights Asia, JCI Manilena, recently a Rotarian of E-Club All-Star Kamanava, and a star leader of Philippine International Studies Organization. While at present, she is the co-founder and chief executive officer of LZ Cybersecurity and Technologies Corporation, authored The New Identity of Hacking and the Division of Forms, Implication to National and International Cybersecurity. She also co-authored the Philippine Cybersecurity Strategy, Strengthening Partnership to Enhance Cybersecurity Capabilities.
Yes, Ma'am Ben. Bakit kaya miss ito?
in the first edition of Routledge Companion to Global Security Strategy with Routledge, Taylor, and Francis Group. Featured at the Introverted Leadership, Thriving as Quiet Leader, written by Caroline Koloff in the Kingdom of the Netherlands. She is also featured as Young Entrepreneurs 2020 at the Kingdom of the Netherlands Embassy and the Dutch Chamber of Commerce in the Philippines. Please help me welcome Ms. Louella Zarcilla.
Hi, thank you for that introduction. And thank you for inviting me as one of the guests here in the international talk about cybersecurity. And proudly, I'm Louella, just to say, and the CEO of ELSA Cybersecurity, and now very proud and happy member of the JCI Manilena. So I'll be speaking about cybersecurity and introduction on what's going on in the market, but in a layman's perspective as much as I can, and also how it will benefit your businesses. I just have one question though. Ms. President, I'll be sharing my screen, or the co-host will share it for me.
Yes, you can share your screen, Chair.
Okay, perfect. Give me a sec. I'll be sharing my screen. Thank you very much. So can you see my screen? Not yet?
Yes.
Okay. Is that... Give me a sec, madam. I think I have a challenge with Zoom. You know what's funny about cybersecurity? Hindi po kami laging matalino. Sometimes we make mistake as well. Just like here in Zoom, I'm not that familiar to navigate it. So here you go. There you go. Perfect. There. Can you see it properly? The first slide, intro to cybersecurity. Can I have a thumbs up if you can see it so that I just know? Okay, thank you very much, President. So introduction to cybersecurity, a cybersecurity awareness talk. So that's just the bio, but we will proceed with the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just go straight to the point here. We'll talk about the 3Ds, where we are now, because I'm not really familiar with the audience at the moment, but I think it's very diverse with age and demographics. So we'll be talking about just a little bit of digitalization, digital transformation, then what is cybersecurity, and what's trending. So there's a lot of attack vector going on in cybersecurity, but we will gonna talk about one specific, which is phishing, which is very popular in the Philippine market. And for the fourth table, it will be the Philippine update on the cybersecurity arena for the global context. So here's just a simple slide of the definition or the comparison of what is really the digitization, digitalization, digital transformation. So I will not go into detail, but I would like to echo what's really going on the digital infrastructure. So cybersecurity is not totally new in the market. And I know that there are information technology experts here, cybersecurity experts. I know there's some here. And cybersecurity is not new. So it's been there since the internet is there, which is late 80s, early 90s. So one of the terms that they used way back before is information security. It's just that cybersecurity was being hyped because of the pandemic era, but it's there way back before. So just to give you a background on where we are now on the 5th industrial revolution, no longer 4th, no longer 3. So soon enough, when President of the Nepal president, the next speaker will be discussing about AI. We will be proceeding to AI, and it will not stop there. So digitization is the process of converting information from analog to digital. It's just like, I know that you have your paper. This is just the example. So you have your document, and then you scan it, and then you save it to your computer. So from analog going to digital, that is digitization. That's one of the samples, scanning of physical documents, creating digital copies. because we misinterpret these terms. We exchange it without any analyzing what's totally the difference of the three words. So I would like to specify it here before we can proceed to cybersecurity. So digitalization is now the improvement of the customer experience or the integration of the digital technologies to various aspects of our organization or our personal lives. For example, yes, you know digitization. You scan the document and then you put it into your computer. It's now already a soft copy. And now you're going to use some of the tools. For example, sales platform, you want a document to be signed. So you use other documents like Adobe Acrobat. It's part of the tool as well for digitalization. And also some tools that we're using, which is very, very popular when it comes to branding, public relations, and also business is the social media. It's also part of digitalization. But what about digital transformation? It's actually more on the intricate upgrade or analysis of your system to make it more on the digital infrastructure connected to each other. So increase agility, flexibility. So let's just say redesigning the core business that you have. Yes, you already have the digitization, you have the documents, you're using the tools Acrobat, for example, and now your experts in your companies or your organization says, your RT expert mentioned that I think we should enhance our information technology policy in our company. So that is also a step to digital transformation. So you are now redesigning your infrastructure inside of your organization, and then you can add other tools, you can add other software that you think is better for your company. The sad thing about us having a digitalization transformation or digital transformation era is that we want to proceed with moving forward with technology. But at some point, we forgot to understand that before we can proceed to digital transformation, we need to understand that we need to do some change management inside of our organization. So change management is also part of it because it will tag along with the digital infrastructure of an organization or the policy framework. So that's just a brief through of these three words. I can send you the presentation so that you can have a glimpse. References are also at the end of the presentation. So now there are also misconceptions about cybersecurity in the market now. Just to give you a little bit of background of who am I, our company, LC Cybersecurity, was created because I'm developing a research 10 years ago about the new identity of hacking and the division of forms. And one of my agreement with the ambassadors and some security expert is that cybersecurity is not just an IT department's responsibility. It is not, because this is one of the misconceptions that we have at the moment. For example, you already have a big company, you have a manufacturing company, and you have 5,000 people. And you know what's sad about the research that I'm developing at present is that I keep meeting manufacturing, and they admit that, yes, we have thousands of people in our network, in our payroll, but unfortunately, we only have one or two IT. And that's one or two IT, unfortunately, is a programmer, not totally an information technology system administration. So it's a different cue on what they're doing. So the misconception is cybersecurity is just for IT, but it's not. Later, I will explain. Cyber criminals don't target small organizations and businesses. That's one misconception as well, not just in the Philippines, but also all over the world. It's just that I just have sari-sari store. So sari-sari store, if someone is not familiar, it's a small, it's a small, just like grocery store when you have everything in it. You have the food, you have the load, you have something which other houses don't have, and it's actually inside houses here in the Philippines. So that's a sari-sari store. So you can buy anything. In the Philippines, the sari-sari store has cash and GCash already, which is already a fintech sector. So cyber criminals don't target small organization. Definitely wrong, because even though you are just buying, or let's just say exchanging numbers on a sari-sari store, your information is very crucial. Later, I'll explain it on the phishing side. Hacking is bad. Yes, that's a very bad misconception about hacking, but when you're gonna study the etymology of the word hack, it's not actually the truth. Because way back before in the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which it is coined way back 80s, hacking is not totally bad. Hacking is more on understanding where is the error, and then remediate it fast. Find the error, fix it so that we can solve the problem. That's actually another term for hacking. It's just that journalists worldwide misdiagnose the word hack, and that is the truth. I can prove it. So another one is I have a unique password. I'm safe. Yes, others think they're safe because they have unique password and your data is not important, or my data is not important. So these are just some of the misconceptions that we have in cybersecurity. But what is actually cybersecurity? So cybersecurity, according to NISA, which is the USA security agency, it's a nation-state agency. They define cybersecurity as the art of protecting networks, devices, and data from unauthorized access. I would like you to understand and be reminded of these two words: unauthorized access, illegal access, okay? That is really where bad hacking came from, but actually unauthorized access or criminal use and the practice of ensuring confidentiality. So in a gist, another definition is, it is the practice of protecting critical system and sensitive information from digital attacks. So it means that cybersecurity actually is a process and system on how to protect digital assets, critical system of your organization. And at the moment today, to give awareness to most individual that we can give the message to. So there's a debate between cybersecurity that cybersecurity is more on the STEM side, or let's just say more on mathematics, more on technology. But there are now studies, even in the definition of NISA, that cybersecurity is an art. Because in cybersecurity, it's not just IT, it's more IT. So that is really part of the definition of cybersecurity. If we will dig in with its definition, etymology, we're going deep. So, but this is the basic definition of cybersecurity. It's how we protect your digital asset, your digital infrastructure from possible attacks, and then give you recommendation on how to remediate it. It's one of the definitions, but there's a lot. So let me just summarize it so that everyone can truly understand. So cybersecurity is composed of three things. Clustered. So we have the people, we have the process, and we have the technology. Others misconceptualize it as cybersecurity as technology only. No, definitely not. That it's only a process. No, it's definitely not. Cybersecurity is all about people who has certifications per se. Definitely not that specific, because cybersecurity is the composition of the three, which compose the multidisciplinary sector. So in cybersecurity, we don't just have IT. We don't just have cybersecurity expert. Okay, cybersecurity is under the umbrella of information technology, but cybersecurity is specialized on totally protecting your system per se. That's their focus, on how to protect your system, on how to protect the people inside the organization with the asset that you have. So that's the focus of cybersecurity expert, on how to protect, how to secure. But let me just echo it a little bit. There's no 100% security in the cyberspace. I'm sorry to tell, but there's no such word as unhackable. Everything can be penetrated. So that's the reality. There's no 100% security, because each day we have thousands of malwares and ransomwares being created, and algorithms can detect it that fast because it's not that balanced. So there's another attack, and then there's another one, and then there's a different way to do that, but there's no 100% security in cyberspace. So I want to echo that one so that you will be reminded that you should be careful on what to share, especially online. So let's talk about phishing, which is one of the very top attack here in the Philippines and our nearby region. So phishing, you are being reminded, or you heard about phishing every day. You can receive NTC text, SMS about be careful with the messages, be careful with the calls. You receive things with your banks, be careful with the emails and with the calls. So phishing is actually a type of social engineering attack when it targets receive the messages pretending to be someone from a trusted entity. For example, So here's the definition. For example, we have this kind of phishing attack. In the Philippine market, we have a lot of phishing attacks that you keep on receiving on your email. For example, you won a raffle. Why don't you get it? You won a car because you joined this activity and that activity. It's a sample of a phishing. So the reason it's called phishing because anyone who knows how to do phishing, as in really the fishing with the gear, the reason why it's phishing because when you fish a fish, right? You're gonna rear the gear, throw it out there, and then you're gonna wait until a fish took the bait or take the bait. That's actually the essence or the analogy between the fishing and cybersecurity. We're gonna throw it out there and wait for someone to bait it or to bite it, and then suddenly we're gonna rear it up. So that's phishing. And then when you are not aware as someone, you're gonna click the link and then you input your data so they know the data of yours without you knowing that they're getting your data. And you also give consent. So that's the cliche about phishing. So here's the data just to give you what's going on the activity of phishing. This is a global ranking, or let's just say a report globally. So year 2022, these are the most targeted industries when it comes to phishing. So it means specifically, these are the numbers of industry that are being phished way back Q3 2022. So majority of it are the financial institution. Do you remember when way back pandemic era, when we can't go out and pay something because we can't totally give directly the cash? So most of the fintech, the financial institution, and the banks created a platform where you can pay anywhere. Just to share with you what are the popular fintech in the Philippines, these are the PayMaya, and then you have the GCash, and then the others has, the bank with a portal like Union Bank, BDO, BPI, they have the portal for you to pay, right? You're gonna scan the QR and then you pay. So it's part of financial institution. That is 23% way back 2022. And then the other percentage are the SaaS or the webmail and the webmail. So SaaS is a term used as software as a service. So it's the definition of SaaS, software as a service. Webmail means the email that you're using or the Google, the Yahoo, the Hotmail. These are webmails. Verizon are webmails. Okay, so 17% of phishing went to webmail, but the highest percentage without the other are the composition of other sector which are not yet developed. So let's focus on the financial and the SaaS. And then social media is 11%. Now I want you to to look at the other photo or the other presentation of the slide, which is the most targeted sectors on the Q3 2024. As you can observe, everything jumped, everything changed within the 2 years. For the phishing attack, the highest percentage of phishing attack or the bad attacker or the attacker can get the data from came from the social media. And I will focus on this later on the angler phishing. So look at the social media numbers. That's 32.5% compared to way back before 2 years ago, which is only 11. That's a huge jump. And we are very alerted about the numbers. But I want you to focus now on the financial institution. It's only 13%, which is a very good news for us. It means compared to 2022, now to 2024, the financial institution remediate, resolve, applaud, upgraded their system, fix their policy, arrange things little by little, understand cybersecurity for the protection of their clients and the stakeholders that they have, and even partners. I know that the financial institution, they have the money to do it, but it doesn't mean that they should only do it. Most of this sector that you can see on this chart should do it too, because information is power and information is the new, and data is the new oil. So in terms of social media, as you can observe, this is very alarming. So later we will go there. So that's the Q report for the phishing statistics that we have 2022 to 2024. And we will proceed now on what we called one of the popular form of phishing. Phishing is just the biggest term, but under phishing, we have a lot. So I'll be discussing only few of it under phishing, which is on the top 3 of the list in the Philippine market and the nation nearby us, the ASEAN, but focus on the global too. So email phishing, or what they call under the BEC, or business email compromise. In email phishing, BEC is the most attack vector, so the business email compromise. This a actor impersonate an employee. So it means it's pretending to be an ideal entity like a business, your employees, your partners, your vendor, which is a trusted party on your company or organization, or by yourself. So they are attempting to trick someone from your organization or even your stakeholders outside to get the data. So unfortunately, on the Q2, free webmail use in BECS, mostly when we talk about BECS, we are also talking about the free email that we're using: gmail.com, yahoo.com, hotmail.com, outlook.com. If you are a business owner who are using not your company domain as your main point of entry of communication, I would like to echo this, that you should have your own company domain if you're doing businesses. Or if you are in your organization, you have NGO, you have businesses, especially holdings, it's better for you to have your own domain as part of your information technology system as your email address, instead of just using email, just Gmail and Yahoo or Outlook.com for free. Why? Because the phishing attack on those things which are free are higher than the one you are paying or putting investment with your domain. So 2022, you have 66% of Google phishing attack via free email or webmail. So Microsoft Office 21, Verizon 6%, the other are 7. Unfortunately today, which is we're gonna compare, Q2 2024, still the Google, 83.1%. That's huge. It means most of the users who use free webmail or the webmail gmail.com has more attack vector when it comes to phishing compared to you buying your company or organization domain, which is another layer of security. Microsoft 9.5, Verizon 1.7. Maybe what's the reason why Google has a lot of phishing attack compared to Microsoft and the others? One of the analysis that we have, it's the reason why is Google are being used by a lot of people, even consumers or just anyone, students, children, parents, business owners, and that's good. However, if you have a lot of data coming in, better to get something which you can invest in. Like you buy the Google Suite or Google Workspace, you go with the Microsoft 365 and Outlook, which is subscription-based, but there's a lot of layer of security, which has licenses instead of you using free, because 83.1% is huge, and free webmail, anything that's free is not always free. So I just want to share that note. So about this one, gonna go a little bit tech. So this is what I'm talking about, domain. So in the domain system, we also have this phishing attack. So registrar used to register back. It means that this is where you buy your domain. These are the platform or the company where you can buy your domain globally. So you have the Namecheap, you have the Hostinger, GoDaddy, Namezillo. So as you can observe, Squarespace 34, Namecheap 23, and Hostinger 11.7. Yeah, and the ASEAN market, we have the Namecheap and the Hostinger as part of the domain go-to here in the market in the Philippines. So scam types. So if you're getting bored, just drink coffee, because actually this is all about numbers. So in the global market, we talk about the Q3 scam types. So way back before, because it's a Christmas season, one of the popular phishing scam types are the gift card, which compose of 40.4% of all the scams. So that's the number in terms of scam. And then you have the payroll diversion and then the advanced fee fraud. So advanced fee fraud, it's also part of the loans at some point with loan scam or the payroll scam. And actually, we also have romance scam. So for anyone who has, relationship abroad, who never met on offline or face to face, I really encourage you to meet them personally instead of you giving information online because you think that you are in love or you have emotions or feelings for them. Because in terms of scam, romance scam or lab scam is very popular in the Philippines. This is a global perspective, but I want to focus on the Philippines with this second. In the Philippines, there's a lot of scam. So one is the romance scam. So be careful on meeting someone online without you knowing them. Even that's a friend or a lover or what, just be careful. Do not share your information without you knowing them personally. And the loan scam, do not download all of this loan application for you to get the money, because most of them are not under the EULA license or the end user agreement license, and also they're not accredited when it comes to the loan scheme. So be careful on downloading the system or the application that you have on your mobile phones and your machines, laptop, computers. So just be careful. So sample of the email phishing. So these are the sample of the email phishing that we have recently, or I have recently. So I've been observing what's going on. So a year ago or two, most of the popular one is the Office 365. So Office 365 is under the Microsoft Office. It's a cloud as a service. So you store your data here instead of you storing it on your machine itself or laptop. So you have the cloud as well. So in terms of this one, as you can observe, Office 365, so you thought it was Microsoft, right? But if you will observe here, when you hover your I-beam or your arrow, Office 365 system, look at the email address that you're using. It's gmarsh@nobilis.com. Do you think Microsoft Office will use that kind of domain or email address to give you the information? Of course not. Because when we talk about Microsoft, they have their domain as well, which is the Microsoft.com or the Microsoft Office. So as you can observe as well, when they compose the message, when you hover the I-beam means the cursor on your desktop. Update your account. When you click that update your account because you thought it was Microsoft Office, and then you input your system or the information on that another tab that will be shown when you click the update your account. Whenever you input information, real time, this is real time. The attacker will receive the data real time. So when you input your name is Ana Bartolome, you live in 123 Onyx Perla Street, and then your number is 091151111. So all information that you input on your update your account will be transferred automatically while you're typing it into the other machine of the attacker. So that's how fast it is. So be careful on checking your emails. Be careful on checking the receiver's email address. Hover your I-beam and see the link, okay? Next will be PayPal. So I want you to look at PayPal. So it means their support, okay? So by sharing support, it's reza.klalukyantida6@gmail. So that's the one who sent it. And that is actually just like a real PayPal in terms of this UIX, but it's definitely not. You always need to check the email address, the URL, and even the spelling when you go to when you click something. So do not just click the link because you thought it is the real one, because in phishing, they will do everything for it to be real. So be careful. So next sample will be the most popular fintech in the Philippines, which is Gcash. So this is a sample phishing of Gcash. So you will see it's just like, sure, Gcash, you have this. But when you check the URL, it's not Gcash. So be careful. And then you have this also, sample email of Gcash, and I want you to, if you are a proofreader or you have a keen eyes to details, or you are a OCD like me at some point, you will understand that this is phishing because of the way they spell the language. Gcash know how to use English language and how to spell. So one way that one way of attackers' error is they don't know how to spell properly and they don't know how to use punctuation marks. So that's a tip. So be careful, check the URL, check the email. This is from Brazil because the domain is BR, so Brazil. Check the spelling, check everything before replying, hover your I-beam, and then you will see this as the URL really going to the mobile login just like a while ago. And look at the spelling, the spaces. So you need to be skeptic about it. So sample of Adobe Sign, which I received 2 years ago. So that's the funny thing. I'm not using it, but they will use anything in their power to look for information for them to tag you. So info at LC Cybersecurity is the public email of our company. So we have now the smishing. We're more than half. So smishing and vishing. So smishing is actually a form of phishing that uses SMS or the text. So there's a link on the text, and then they're gonna fish it. And then vishing is the term used for the call. So, hi everyone, this is Anna Bartolomea from BDO. I would like to speak with Mr. Clarency Borromeo because there's a concern about their credit card. So they will use anything. They will do some script, just like really someone whom you will talk with the banks. So be careful with this kind of calls. So if you don't have any transaction with what they're saying, for example, you want a price, or, oh, we realized that you swipe your credit card in the casino and there's a fraudulent activities that happen. If you think in your memory you did not went to the casino, do not talk to them. So know what you did, understand where you went to before you can respond to all of this vishing. And you be careful because some of the vishing, they recorded your voice. So sample of smishing, here you go. There's a lot, right? When the pandemic era came from, there's a lot of smishing. So don't just reply. And in our manner, you just snob, you don't reply. So less in the phishing is the angler fishing. So angler fishing is actually a form of phishing which is popular last year specifically. It's an attack vector. We call them attack vector. So the way someone attacks or do the bad things about someone, we call it attack vector. So an attack vector that uses fake social media accounts to trick and persuade their selected target. So we called it angler fishing. So this is very popular with vloggers and influencers and artists and politicians. So before they call it troll, but let's go with the term with cybersecurity, which is angler fishing. So that's angler fishing. So we use it right now. So let's go back to the first framework that we have with the email, the phishing as a global perspective. Look at the social media. I mentioned it a while ago. It's 30.5%, which is so huge, which is very, very huge. In the Philippine arena, I'm sorry to say, we are the top one SMS users. I'm not really sure worldwide, but we hit the top one, the rank one when it comes to messages, SMS only. And then we are one of the top social media users in the world. So if you're gonna check the numbers, if by numbers, Filipinos are the one who's on top with the SMS and then on the social ranking of the social media users, it means that the social media attack is also higher in the Philippine arena. But because we like to post anything in our life, you are already giving it to someone who can see it. Because when you put something on the internet, you can't erase it. There's always a breadcrumbs. So if you are a person who blogs, and then you take a shot of your home ins and outs. This is my house. I want to give you a tour of my house. That's very dangerous. Don't do that. And I recommend not to post the photo of your children online for the safety of your children too. So that's social media. That's the most targeted phishing attack way back 2024 last year, Q3. And I'm not really sure what will happen now in 2025 because everyone wants to go online. It's okay to go online, but make sure that you take care of what you share. So who are the targets? Every one of us. Anyone has data. Any one of us can be a target of cybersecurity attacks, whether you have your OPC one-man business and then you don't have employee yet, to conglomerate businesses that has holdings of billions. All of us can be target. I'm just a consumer, Luella. I'm just buying things. You know, my information is not important. Actually, it is important. Whatever position you have in your life, it is very, very important because whatever data you have there, they can use it against you. They can even use your name as a fraud, as a form of fraud, right? So you be careful on how to share yourself, your branding, and your identity online. And be cyber diplomatic about what you share. Don't just share and share because you feel like sharing. You share because you want your audience to see who you are intentionally, not because you want to give everything online. So it can be used against you if you keep on sharing everything. So here's the fourth table, which is the Philippine Cybersecurity Ranking, which is I'm very, very happy to share with you. By the NCSI, so National Cybersecurity Index, as of 2016 to 2023, the Philippines, out of the worldwide, all countries in the world, we rank 48. So I'm very happy because this is good. This is a good cause. This is huge for the cyber response, especially. And then, as of 2024, on the United Nations Global Cybersecurity Index, from the 61st last few years back, we rank on the tier 2, which is the 53rd place in the world in terms of cybersecurity ranking. Yes, the Philippines has a lot of things to do: cybersecurity policy, implementation, policy framework, business structure. Even the businesses has a lot of things to do. But for us to be on the 53rd ranking in the world as a tier 2, that's not totally bad. Because cybersecurity is totally complex. Plus you put artificial intelligence, oh, the cybersecurity department will go crazy. So this is the ranking that we have. And these are the role model that we have in the world. As you can observe, you thought maybe it's the United States. No, actually, the top one is Australia in terms of cybersecurity index. And then you go with Bahrain. Though some countries are quiet, but they're doing their best to really update and upgrade their cybersecurity system and cybersecurity policy. But tier 2 is not bad because it means we're advancing. So these are some of the news that we have as part of the PH makes big leap in the global cybersecurity rankings. And yes, it's 53rd. So I'm very proud to say that even though it's very, very hard, we are moving forward, because we cannot longer go back to the past. So to end the conversation, I just want to give you some cyber thoughts. These are just my wordings according to my observation for 10 years, 11 years of research into cybersecurity and the individuals or people itself inside the cybersecurity realm. So sometimes we need to pretend we are in the 80s, because in the digital era that we have now, we should build trust first and filter information before we can totally give things to others or give the information to others or trust the other party. Because you don't know, especially now that you can travel the world or make a lot of friends in the world without you leaving your chair because of the global digital era that's going on. It's actually a new era of digital transformation. And the second note is, please do not overshare. Do not overshare what you have in your life. Do not overshare your credit card. Do not post your credit card on your social media. Do not give the password that you have on anyone. Do not even, here's the thing. Do not share your signature to your secretaries or virtual assistants or executive secretaries so fast, or even to your allies that fast. Why? Because that signature can be used with digital signature or with e-signature. And it's another format attack. So just don't overshare things. Assess your digital infrastructure and remediate it as early as possible. So I encourage you to assess what's going on with your organization, or if you don't have businesses, assess yourself on what are you doing with your platforms. And please do read the terms and conditions before you use some applications on your machine or mobile phones. Understand that we are no longer going back to the past, because back to the traditional businesses because of what's going on now. We are now proceeding to technology, AI augmentation, right, in the fifth industrial revolution. So we are not walking backwards, we are moving forward. So the digital landscape has new challenges to be solved, yes. And lastly, data is the new oil. But I think I heard something new now. Data is the gold. But let's just say data is the new oil, but AI will refine it. AI will refine it, but data is the oil, the new oil. So that's some of the cyber thoughts that I have. If you have any questions, please do share it at the chat box or raise your hand, I don't know, and then I will answer your question very, very happily.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Louella. So currently your experience, I understand we have already reached around 100 participants and marami pang nagwi-wait sa ating waiting room. Unfortunately, our team is already working on it, so please bear with us. So before we move forward, so I'll just share my thoughts. Thank you so much again, Ms. Louella. That is a very engaging and informative presentation. So what I learned from you is the word cyber diplomatic. So tonight I learned that be cyber diplomatic, be intentional in what you post so it won't be used against you. So because no one is completely safe in the cyberspace. And three things I learned from you: do not overshare, pretend you're in the 80s, and regularly change your password. So moving forward, we are now having some time for question and answer. So to facilitate this, may I call on JCI Manilena Vice President for Internal Affairs, Attorney Caroline Vertido. The virtual floor is yours.
Hi, everyone. Yes, can you hear me? So, I would like to ask everyone who are here, the 98, probably around 90s, to ask now to our first speaker anything that you want to know about the cybersecurity. As you all know that just like what she shared, there are so many cyber attacks here in the Philippines. So you may type in your questions in our chat box. Okay. Anyone? 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 Is there anyone to ask? Or anyone who wants to ask our first speaker? There's a question and type it. Sorry. It's about FB Messenger. Is FB Messenger a good communication platform? What would you recommend?
Hindi ako nakabang na ako. Nakapasok ako.
Yeah, okay, thank you for the question. Thank you, Sir Adrian, for that question. In terms of communication platform itself, yes, it is good. Messenger is good as a communication platform, but what kind of information will you be tagging along the way with the Messenger? Because most of the communication platforms that we have now are integrated to other platforms. For example, Messenger. Messenger is under Meta. So what are the other platforms that connected with Messenger under Meta? That is Instagram and WhatsApp. So if I will answer your question about is it a good communication platform? Yeah, yes, it is. It is. And what would you recommend? So if you're using it for your family, just a chill conversation, it's good, it's fine. But if you are deploying, or let's use the word sharing information like documents, ID, sensitive information, it's not fine. I prefer that you proceed with the proper email, because that one is also a good documentation if something happened. It can be used as an evidence as well. Yes, Messenger can be used as evidence, but if you are not updating the security layer of your Messenger, IG, or the whole meta system, and you're not adding multi-factor authenticator into it, don't share any sensitive information. I recommend that if you're gonna use Messenger, update your security layer of security under settings because it has there. Put OTP, multi-factor authenticator on your system. Encrypt the messages because you can encrypt it. Before, for example, the encryption is like this. You use your Messenger on your laptop 01. Okay, laptop 01, and then you have your laptop 02. So you get your laptop 02, you log into your Facebook account, you go to your Messenger, but if that is encrypted, you're gonna use another code for you to sync the messages onto your laptop 2 from your laptop 1 and via cloud of the Messenger. So you need to update your security layer on your Messenger so that you feel better and safe. And there's no such thing as 100% security in anywhere. It's just that we need to understand how to prevent it and how to add layer of security. So in any communication platform, you can add security layer, whether that's Messenger, IG, Telegram, Signal, WhatsApp, Viber, it has. So you just need to choose what to share. But for documents and sensitive information, I recommend email. Email pa rin po. Hope I answered the question.
Okay, anyone from the participants? Sorry. Any questions? Miss Louella, I also have a question. Since we are using GCash or PayMaya as a mode of transferring our payments, what do you think is the reason why cyber attacks still happening despite so many cybersecurity measures being applied by the globe, for example, or by Mart. So what do you think is the reason why the attacks still continue?
Okay, for cybersecurity measurement or preventive measure, I'll be honest with you, it's nonstop because technology will develop and will keep on developing and will keep on developing. So cyber preventive measure and procedures are continuously nonstop. So it doesn't mean, for example, that you up your cyber defense, you will stop there. You need to monitor it. So in terms of these big conglomerate companies, they're doing their best, but it will they need to keep continue analyzing this preventive measure. So for example, on the red teaming or the like offensive security, because in cybersecurity we have a lot of colors, but let me share two which are very popular: the offense security and the cyber defense. So on the offensive security, which is more on us penetrating the system or attacking the system for it to be remediated, it should be continuous, not just compliance. It can be semi-quarterly or annual, but it should be continuous. Continuously assessing, because there's a lot of errors will happen soon enough. You don't know when. And in cyber defense, it's the monitoring. That's where you go with the SOC or the blue teaming, monitoring of the system. What are the possible attacks? And then suddenly you go with the incident response. So the key, Attorney Caroline or VP Caroline, for this is no matter how big or huge or fancy a cybersecurity system is, if they will stop doing it continuously, the attack will come in. So it should be they should continuously do that. So it's not just one-stop shop that, okay, I'm done with the assessment. I have my firewall. Firewall is not enough. I have antivirus. Antivirus are not enough. It's enough. No. It should be continuous. So especially now that we have AI is dressed. AI, it will change the game. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Louella. Anyone?
Actually, Beeps, meron akong question for Miss Louella.
Okay.
Well, this pertains kasi I'm a parent din eh. So, well, ngayon kasi social media users are usually getting younger nowadays.
Yes.
And most of the time, sila rin yung nagiging subject of cybersecurity attacks. How can this be prevented? One. So, number two, is there any specific age na perfect for them to engage with social media? And number three, what are your thoughts of including this cybersecurity, maybe information dissemination on elementary level?
Okay, thank you for the question. Wow, it's very deep, but I like it. I was challenged way back before by preschoolers
Thank you
on
so
that
much.
matter. So the first question is, we have three questions, but let me just summarize it. So when it comes to cyber activity, let's just focus on the cybersecurity, cyber activity, social media activity, platform activity, even swiping up the credit cards. Kids can do that now, right? If you gave them the credit card. So the thing is, I'll be honest with you, when it comes to being fast, children are the best. As in, they can code now. They can do coding without them graduating. They can create games. They can even penetrate the system without them knowing it because they're very curious. But when it comes to guidance of when to use it, what to do, parents should be aware. That's number one. To answer your question, the age for the kids, for them to handle this thing about technology or what, I can't guarantee the age per se because it depends on the capability of the child. Because there are children who are accelerated, there are children who are on the average in terms of IQ. Because someone, if there are very high IQ, in Filipino, mangangati yung utak niyan eh. They want to do something, they want to code, they want to read, they want to do research. So, but for the other kids, they just want to play. It's just like this. The parents inside the home can create a security measure by limiting the use of Wi-Fi and also adding security layers for kids. For example, you have Netflix, right? There are Netflix for kids. So they just need to use the Netflix for kids. But there's a cliche about that because some cartoons or children's shows are double meaning, or there's that definition. So the parents should be aware on what's going on with technology so that they know how to guide their children in terms of this digital era. There's no age limit in the digital world, madam. There's none. So that's the thing. So I'm not a parent yet, but for the parents here, please be aware of cyber awareness or cybersecurity. Be aware of the technology that your children are using, and please let them go offline. Do not let them always handle or have the cell phone or the iPod because it's not actually healthy for the children's development for them to have all of this technology without them going outdoors. So it should be, they should play, they should be dirty because that's the healthy way for them to have this physical quotient and even the social quotient that they have. So when you put technology first on your home, the children have this sense that, hey, I don't want to go out because I have machine. So let them go out too. It's a balance. So, but for parents, be aware, understand the layer of security that you use on your home, the laptop, the tablets, put limitation, and please check what they're doing after they use the tablet by history. You don't know what they're searching. So please double check. And please double check if they're having their social media because you don't know pedophiles. This is what I'm very, very careful of. Take care of your children when they use the machine because maybe they will tell you, hey, have a friend from online. And then suddenly you don't know who they are. So please know whom they are chatting with because if they're under 18, you are the boss, the parents. So parents should be aware.
Well, thank you so much. Now we are moving to the awarding of virtual certificate. On behalf of JCI Manilena, I would like to express our sincerest appreciation for sharing with us your time and expertise. To formally acknowledge your contribution, I am pleased to present to you this certificate of appreciation. Please allow me to read the citation. This certificate of appreciation is given to Louella Zarcilla, founder and CEO of LC Cybersecurity Technologies Corporation, in recognition of her outstanding contribution as a guest speaker for the topic Cybersecurity Introduction and its Implication to Business during the JCI Week. Her expertise and valuable insights have significantly enriched the knowledge and skills of all participants. Given this 11th day of April 2025 via Zoom, signed by JCI Manilena President Catherine Andrea Ordonez. Okay, everyone, please join me in giving our speaker a virtual round of applause. So to remember this evening, may I request everyone to please turn on your camera for a photo opportunity with our speaker. So our second speaker is the current National IT Chairperson of JCI Nepal and has over 14 years of combined experience in software engineering and project management. He worked in different capacities for various international IT companies based in the US and Europe. Please help me welcome Mr. Binesh Dongol. Please give him a virtual round of applause.
Thank you. So, should I start?
Yes, sir, you can start now.
Thank you very much, Prince Catherine, for giving me this opportunity, and also Louella Zarcilla for the presentation, wonderful presentation before. It was very, very enlightening to us actually. For the also the layman, who doesn't know about cybersecurity, she gave really well presentation. So thank you very much. And also VP Caroline and everybody, all the chapter presidents and all the delegates, participants. Thank you very much to everybody. So before I start about AI, AI is very trending nowadays. How many of us think that AI is a positive thing, and how many of us think AI as a negative thing? Write one for positive and two for negative in the chat box. Anybody? So both, both, two. So that's a negative. And one and two, positive and negative. Okay, positive. So let's hear from other as well. So it's kind of a mixed reaction actually about AI. Yeah, both. Yeah, they definitely yes. Yeah, there is a negative as well aspects of the AI and positive as well. But in today's session, let's not focus on the negative thing because we are more we should use the AI to develop ourselves and also our business and also personal growth. So yeah, there are some negative points as well because AI is sometimes damaging our everything. But there are lots of positive things. So let's talk about the positive things. So before starting, I want to share my screen. Are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the screen? Hello?
Yes, press.
Yes. Yeah, thanks. So I'll just present. Yeah, so AI tech tools for business and personal growth. Before starting with the tools, I'll introduce some tools. But before starting, I want to say that uh, AI is the bright dawn of the future. So we have to use it wisely because it's our friend. So we have to use it wisely. And you can see, nowadays AI is. Please, please mute the mic so that it won't disturb us. Anyways, before starting, you can see nowadays AI is so much growing that in the hospitals nowadays AI algorithms are used to detect cancer to the patient. So that what the doctors couldn't do, AI can do. So it's for better future. So all the technologies, all the fields, the AI is growing, and the AI is helping us to tackle the problems and also help us in every field. You can just take an example of a remote places in the world where there are no such teachers, and the AI, if there is internet, the AI can help the children to learn about their some kind of subjects like algebra. They can learn mathematics, they can learn science, they can learn anything through AI. Yeah, there are some of the AIs who will make mistakes, but we need to cross check of their answers. So let's start with my introduction. So I'm Binesh Dongol, and I'm 2025 National IT Chairperson of JCI Nepal. So I've been serving as I'm taking care of all the IT related things in Nepal in JCI. So my experience, yeah, it's actually more than 14 years. So I've returned 11. Anyways, so more than 14 years of experience in more than 11 years of JCI experience, but more than 13 or 14 years of experience in my technical expertise. And I have worked in many international companies in Europe and USA. So currently, I'm a co-founder of IT company of known as Tech Lasers. So I'm a software engineer by profession, and I was JCI Kirtipur local president in 2023. So that's my JCI career. Uh, so, uh, Introduction: the rise of AI and automation in business and personal productivity is growing. As you can see that lots of tools we can find in the market, in the internet. So this can help us in our personal growth and the business. um, how AI tools can save time, reduce cost, and enhance decision making. Yeah, definitely. This is there are lots of answers of this question: how AI tool can save the time. Because lots of with the if there was not AI, then we have to rely on the searches, and we need to filter all the findings we search through the internet. And nowadays AI just give answer as like if and AI is growing day by day, because how many times we search in the internet, like many people are searching in the tools, and the AI gets the data, and the data is used by AI to make the decision making more correct. So nowadays AI is more reliable, and also it saves times definitely. And if you want to write something or you want to ask something, it will just give you the answer so quickly. And also it definitely reduce cost, as we know, in offices, in your personal life, while preparing the document, or maybe doing some work, you are taking so much time without using AI. But AI is helping you to reduce the costs of the work, and also enhance decision making. As you know, decision making in nowadays Without AI, it's very difficult because you have to find the data, you have to analyze it, and know all the things, and consult with the experts. But AI is helping us, making our decision making so quick and more reliable, because it takes the data of many data from all around the world for of all the people, and then it calculates and makes the decision. So the decision making is very much easier nowadays with AI. And the key areas where AI can optimize workflows, definitely our workflow. Sometimes how much expert we are, our workflow is not getting right, because even the if you have good academics, you can plan for the workflows, but still it won't make a good output. So AI nowadays can optimize your workflows and just make you um, uh, to the path to the good decision as well. Uh, Now I'll jump into the AI tools for business efficiency, and just share some of the tools which are in the market, and we can use many of the tools. So AI tools for business efficiency. Uh, the Now, if you want to grow in business, no matter is it it is a small business or a big business, AI is very helpful, like automating repetitive tasks. Like there are lots of tasks which are very much tedious to do, because they are repetitive and you have to do every day and every time. So that makes you very much boring in your work also, and also the time consuming as well. So lots of tools are in the market which help you to minimize your repetitive tasks. Like you can see ChatGPT of OpenAI, and DeepSeek is also growing. Gemini of Google, and also Cloud, and also these kind of tools can draft emails, reports, or summarizes. So there are other tools as well, Zapier and Make, which connect apps and automate workflows. I'll explain some of them in other slides. And UiPath, Microsoft Power Automate, is a robotic process automation. That means it is a robot, but it's not actually a physical robot. It's a virtual robot. So they will it acts like a robot, and then the automation process is enhanced. Like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini, Cloud, and these kind of tools are very helpful for content creation, like blogs, emails, documents as well, and also data analysis, like summaries, charts, and formulas in the sheets. So data analysis is also helped by these tools. And also customer support, like if you want any support from of customers, then you can generate the answers as well. Also coding assistant, like coding, it's more technical, I'm also professional programmer, so I code. And it nowadays these tools are like writing the codes, so that we can just integrate in our projects and products. So it is helping our technical field as well. Also creative tasks, like brainstorming, generating stories, or visuals. It's also helping in those kind of creative tasks as well. uh, um, Gem- Among all those tools, I'm taking reference of Gemini. It's from the Google. So how these tools can help? Like for example, if I say help me find YouTube videos to care for a specific plant. So if I ask this question to Gemini or any other tools, what reply it gives is, it gives all those videos and all the contents from YouTube, and it searches, and it gives all the videos, and you see in the left screen you can see all the findings it gave. And I again wrote something like, please summarize the video. So after I wrote that, it gives the all the summaries of that video. So AI tools are so powerful that it can now search not only in the text, it can search in the pictures and all, as well as social medias, or maybe the YouTube and all those medias around internet. So it's so powerful nowadays. So you can quickly just get the answers and solve your problems as well. Another tool which is very much useful, it's called Zapier, and it's one of the training tool actually. Like what it does is, uh, it can integrate all those apps together. Like for example, like there are lots of apps you can use. Like somebody use Facebook, Instagram, Google Sheets, or you imagine, any kind of app. It can just bridge a gap, the bridge between all those apps, and you can just communicate with those apps. One of the tool is Zapier, and there are other multiple tools as well. So, but I'll just explain about Zapier. And here you see, like the Facebook. Now you want to get the leads, leads from the ads you run in Facebook. And in business, you normally you do the Facebook ads in digital marketing. You run that, and you want to get the leads and write it in the Google Sheets, or documents. So this way you can just there is a kind of a mechanism, or maybe system. Yeah, it just communicate between all those apps. Like you can communicate between the Gmail or any other apps. So yeah, it's an example. um, what it does is, like you can see in the screen, like it's like a workflow. You can design a workflow, what you want to do. You don't have to be any kind of a technical person, or programmer. No, you can be just a layman, and then you can just be you can just be a layman, and then you can just design like this, just get the new form response. Like you create the Google Forms in Google Workspace, and you create the form, and you get the data. And then after getting the data, you can just push those data into Gmail. So those tasks are so repetitive, and you have to do manually, and it takes time. By When working in the small business or office, it will be very much tedious. So you can just develop the mechanism, and just write this kind of a system, so that you can get those response data from Google Forms, and then send it to the email. Or you can just format the response to the text, like formatted by Zapier. Zapier will format to the text, and then after that, the AI will analyze and return data, and also send email to the one you want to send the email to. So it's so much easier to nowadays work with these kind of tools. And another AI tool for business efficiency, like data analysis and decision making. So now, like if you have a business, if you have a small business, you have to analyze all those data and collect the data. And then what you need to do is, like you have to analyze it. But with your mind, I think it's very much hard to do that until you are an expert. But even if you are an expert, then you can't give the correct analysis of those data. So AI tools nowadays do the data analysis, and decision making is very much good. So that your business don't fail, these kind of AI tools will help you in decision making as well. So for example, there are one tool called Microsoft Copilot. So it's very popular nowadays. And also Google Looker Studio, which is AI powered data visualization. Also Google BigQuery ML, which predict the analytics without coding. So you don't have to code, just you can predict the data analysis. Also, Gong and Fireflies are some of the tools. I'll explain about the Copilot. Copilot is from the Microsoft. So it's a very much very much a handy tool to use, which is given by Microsoft as well. So it's for data visualization and analytics. So what you can you can do is, it's very the example is very easier one. So when you run the Copilot AI, what it does is for example, you search for one cookie. You just search for one cookie, and then it gives something like a cookie store in a street, which is like a visual. It will give you a visual representation of the cookie, and I wrote the name Kevin, and Kevin cookie. So this gives the AI visualized images, and also it gives all the data after like you can search like Kevin's Sweet Delight, so it it gives the Kevin's Sweet Delight and writes everything you need. So for example, you are a cookie businessman, or you have a small store, you can just use these tools to just get what content you want, and what data analytics you need to do, so you can get just a reference. There are lots of tutorials if you want to have, but just I'm giving the gist only. So I'm just introducing the tools only. There is another tool called Google BigQuery ML. This is a little bit technical because it searches the data from the the cloud. The cloud is storage in the cloud. It's said cloud. So these are the queries. If somebody is technical person, then you'll know these what are these codes for. It's for data, linking the data. It's called database. So it will help in getting the data as well. Also, AI tools for business efficiency. Again, I continue. It's The third point is customer support and engagement. Yes, definitely. Customer support is was one of the biggest business some years ago. It still is, but nowadays this customer support is being replaced by AI, because it gives so much good customer support. The AI tools Zendesk AI, Freshdesk. These are the chatbot and ticketing system, and also Drift TDO, which is AI-driven live chats. Also HubSpot, which is basic AI-powered lead tracking. That means if you are doing a business, you can track the leads by using these tools. Now, first I'll first if you want to do a business, or you are doing a business, what you need to do is first you need to develop a content creation. So content creation is the first step in a business. And what help the AI tools can do, like for example, AI tools like DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Gemini, also Bard, to generate articles, post keywords, and engaging titles that drive customer interaction. For example, like you use social media, because social media is nowadays very much needed for marketing. These AI can generate your content, that can be your text as well, also the photos or videos, what you need. uh, Quality control, another is quality control. AI, it gives the content, but sometimes it gives mistake. But you need to just cross check the answers as well, because AI is something like, it's like a child. It's like a child. Like if you teach it, the child, he or she will learn. Similarly, AI is also learning. So how much data it gets, how much it is learning, it will be more accurate. So sometimes it makes mistake, but you need to quality control, and then recheck it. before posting something into your social media account. Like these contents can be used to uh, used for your brand's voice. That means that you can use your voice or maybe some AI voice to brand these contents so that you can market. Also, now social media is a game changer. Yeah, everybody knows that social media is a game changer nowadays, because marketing some years ago, we had to go to the places, or maybe we had to meet the people and market physically. Nowadays, social media is doing most of the marketing. I say it's 90% more than 90% of marketing is from social media nowadays. So social media, like social media requires constant posting to your social media. Like if you stop the posting to the social media, the social medias, the algorithms, how it works is, it will stop the stop showing your contents, or showing your posts, or your what your product. It will just stop it. So for that, you need to give constant content to your social media, so that your your products or your services can come to the search of the people who are viewing the social media. So the content creation, you require constant content creation as well. So also monitoring these contents as well. So these social media contents can be easily managed by the tools. For example, Sprout Social is one of the, I think it's a number one social media managing tool, which is AI driven. So for example, if Facebook, Insta, or Twitter, or LinkedIn, or any other social medias, you can just link them, and just if you post through Sprout Social, then you can just post in every kind of social media you want. So you not only that, it will also just monitor the those kind of conversations, or maybe comments. It will monitor everything, and you can see in a single window. So like Sprout Social, audience demographics, engagement rates, optimal posting times, competitor analysis. So I think it will solve most of the problems in you're having in your business as well. For example, insights and demographics in Sprout Social, you can see that you can see all those insights and demographics, those engagement, like you can see in the picture. There are the performance summary, the dollars, how much dollars you spent, or something like that, or the other summaries as well. So anyways, and these data will help you to refine your strategy. So for example, you are just investing in your marketing, like you are just boosting your ads in your social media. And what happens is, those money, or those spendings doesn't really work, and you don't know what is happening, or maybe why I have spent so much money, but still I'm not getting the customers, I'm not getting the engagement, I'm not getting the likes and all those engagements. These tools will refine your strategy, and then it will say that now you have to give emphasis on such certain age group of certain community, or certain city. So they will give you information that you have to invest in such a place, or such a age group, or such a uh, kind of a field. So these insights and demographics will be given by the tool Sprout Social. And all social media engagement. Definitely this is for social media, so it will handle all the social media engagements, like the comments, like you see, the one is the one person is giving the comment in Instagram, on the person is giving comment in Facebook, and on the person is giving comment in Twitter as well. So it will show you all those comments, and then you can just summarize it, and you can just move ahead what is happening in your all social medias, because nowadays the social medias are just growing, and you need to just use all those social medias to enhance your business, so it will help in managing all those social medias as well. uh, Another tool is Hootsuite, which is for auto scheduling posts, audience insights, content analytics, recommendation to increase reach and conversations. So these all tools like Botzumo, these all tools will help you to auto schedule your posts uh, in all those social medias, and audience insights. You can see all those audience insights and analytics as well, content analytics as well. Also the recommendation to increase the reach and conversation as well. So these tools will help. And also another one is email marketing. Yes, for your business, definitely email marketing is nowadays very trending and is very useful. But the problem is you have to send all those emails manually, and as well not only that, you have very much a tedious job to just email marketing. But these tools will just help you do email marketing like very quickly, AI email suits, and also high level. High level is one of the topmost uh, email marketing tool, which is tailored to email campaigns, and get your business get the all those customers as well, to generate the leads in the business. So which will track past engagements, segment customers into similar past behavior or purchase history, how the customers are purchasing, which product they are using. So these kind of things it will give you, and just optimize the channelize it in certain direction that your business business requirement you should meet. And also optimize send times, email length, and product recommendation, improve conversation rates as well. High level is one of the tools. So how it works is something like this is kind of a graph, or maybe a tool that you can drag and drop using the drag and drop, very easy to use. The first it will trigger the system, the path, and then you can add a new trigger. So that means automatically it can like send your emails, you know like there are like AI course tags, what kind of tags it should add, or also the tools that will change your business, and just schedule it, wait one day and just copy here, or maybe send emails. So that kind of mechanism it works, so for email marketing. Like you can see the graph it gives, like delivered 100%, and the person who opens is 57%. That means it gives the data that the email you sent, and they have seen your email as well. So also how many of them click the contents of your email. So 16% have clicked. That is very much good marketing results that it has given. But if you are doing the marketing, email marketing as manually, it won't have much effect, because you have to do it all manually, and you don't know it works or not, and how to change it, you don't know it. um, Another one is competitor insights. So to do business, you need competitor insights. That means you have to know what your competitor is doing right, that you are doing wrong. In that way you can just improve, and you can just follow the competitors, or maybe analyze the competitors, and grow business. These AI tools will for example, SEMrush, SpyFu, Contentino. These tools will give you competitor insights, so that you can just change your strategy as well. For example, I'll give the example of Contentino, one of the tools I've been using. It offers competitor analysis for social media content. For example, uh, suppose you have, I think you have heard of IKEA. IKEA is a Swedish furniture company, which is one of the top in the world. So maybe you are, if you have a furniture company and you want to sell those furnitures in your locality or your country, you have to know what IKEA is doing. For that, for example, this tool called Contentino, it gives you the data of the IKEA, how it is doing the business in the social media as well. So that, like for example, IKEA is posting number of posts, 8 posts, and interaction is 887 and comments 58. So that means what kind of post it is pushing. Like for example, these are the posts that it's pushing, and then people are engaging, so you know how, what kind of content you should post, where to target it. So that kind of thing, these tools will help you to for competitor analysis. Another one is local SEO. SEO meaning search engine optimization. That means, for example, you have a website, and if you search something in your, like for example, you have a furniture business, and you want to search, for example, one person search the want to search the furniture in your locality, for example, furnitures in Philippines, and when the search engines like Google, that Bing, there are lots of search engines that they will like first page, in the first page they will give the search results of one something company, ABC company. That means these have good search engine optimization. That means the searches they have optimized so that their searches will rank on the top. So uh, now what you can do is, to do that, if you have a website, you are building a website, uh, one way could be you use somebody who is a SEO expert to work for you, and another path is you use AI to guide you through the search engine optimizations. For example, Moz Local is one of the SEO friendly tool that you can use, so that your website is a rank. The tool will work in such a way that your website will be ranked higher and higher. So it helps with publishing the post, responding to reviews, updating listings, analyze key metrics, increase visibility locally. So, for example, you can see that Moz Local, it will um, it will just it will just like, for example, all those search engines, it will be bridge between those search engine, and it will uh, optimize your websites in such a way that all those search engine will rank you higher and higher and higher gradually. So it will help you in like finding your company, your business in your locality as well. So these kind of tool will help you. And other chatbots, for example, you see nowadays you have like messenger in any kind of social medias. You find the chatbots which are automatically, they are replying. They also use AI as well, but and that means, for example, you want a chatbot in your website. What you need to do is, there are some chatbots that can just integrate in your website, so that it will just give you a good interaction with the customers, so that you can just implement the chatbots in your website, and that can be a very much efficient in customer engagement, and also answer some common questions very nicely. also gather the customer data, purchase history, the preference of the customer. So it can be integrated with your website, social media platform as well. For example, TDO, ChatGPT, Communicate, Cloud AI, Gemini. They have their chatbots, which they provide you to integrate with your websites, your businesses as well. So these kind of chatbots can be used. And website conversion optimization. There are some as you have a business, you need a website, but you need to optimize your websites. For example, InstaPage and UserMind are some of the tools which can be used to optimize your websites. For example, what will be engaging content that can be kept in your websites. It will just analyze it and suggest it, so that you can grow your customer engagement. For example, you can see these kind of heat map. Heat map is a kind of it's not physical heat as well. It is just it shows that the red part is the customer engagement at the higher level, and the blue part is the customer engagement, uh, lower customer engagement. So this kind of heat map, these tools can give you, so that you will know which kind of content people are watching, and which are important, which are not. So they just help us. These kind of tools just help us in the data visualization. Uh, for example, yeah, this is the UI of user interface of Insta page, so that what kind of engagements, what kind of content you need in your website, so that the people are more engaged in your website. So this kind of help it gives. These are the performances which they give, like from every month. You can see the visitors, and also the bounces, the conversion rate, how many are watching, or how many are buying your things. If you are using your for example, you have e-commerce in your website. So these kind of things, it will help. So I think I went a little bit more technical. Sorry if I went that. So lastly, I finished my slides. So it's the floor is open for QA. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Binesh Dongol, for a very insightful presentation. Now we have some time for Q&A, calling on JCI Manilena IVP Attorney Caroline for our Q&A session.
Hello. Hello, everyone. So there was a question posed on our registration form, and it says, "Is AI a threat to the labor?"
That's a wonderful question. So it's I have to answer it both ways, because one way it's a threat to a labor, because, for example, now you can see uh, automated driving in a car is growing. So at one point, maybe there will be driverless car everywhere. So that means AI will definitely, it will threat the labor. But in the contrary, on the contrary, it will be like, now what kind of jobs will open now, something different, because, like, the technical jobs will be very much open, because yes, AI will just take away many jobs, definitely. Because even I'm a programmer, I'm a software engineer. I do code, but nowadays what happens is AI is giving the automated codes that can be just kept in your project, and then just deploy into your software, so that uh, many people can quickly learn. But on the contrary, that means you have to change, because people have to change. Yes, definitely technology is growing, And yeah, it's both ways. Thank you.
Thank you. Who else want to ask our second speaker?
Somebody wrote prompt engineering. Any specific question?
Okay. Anyone else? PD Chen, do you have a question?
None as of the moment.
So maybe everybody understood everything. Yeah, so
How about Chris?
it was a little bit technical, but yeah, it happens, because AI is technical. So, but everybody can use those tools so that everybody can uh, you know save their time, their effort, their money, and speed up their work in their workplaces as well. Also in business, growing the businesses. So if anybody wants to contact me, you can just contact our press Catherine, and then she can give my contact number. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. PD Chen.
Thank you so much, Attorney VP Caroline. So now, moving forward, allow me to extend our chapter's deep appreciation for your valuable contribution for tonight's successful seminar with this certificate of appreciation. Please allow me to read the citation. This certificate of appreciation is given to Binesh Dongol, JCI Nepal National IT Chairperson, in recognition of his outstanding contribution as a guest speaker for the topic AI Tech Tools for Business and Personal Growth during the JCI Week. His expertise and valuable insights have significantly enriched the knowledge and skills of all participants. Given this 11th day of April 2025 via Zoom, signed by 2025 JCI Manilena President Catherine Andrea Ordonez. Well, thank you so much again, Mr. Dongol, Press. May I request everyone to please give our brother here a round of applause.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. So, may I request everyone to please turn on your camera so we can have a photo opportunity with our second speaker. Okay, on my cue. Okay, so batch 1, ready, smile. Okay, moving forward, batch 2. Batch 3. Batch 4. Now batch 5.
Hi, Direct. Can I request for the Likhayan sign, please?
And batch 6. Okay, once again, can we do the Likhayan, President? Can you please show us how to do it?
Press Binesh. This is our hand sign for JCI Philippines presidents. Yeah.
Okay, hire everyone para makita yung sign natin. Okay, on my cue. Oh. Ready? Another one. Second batch. Third batch. Actually, for the 4 to 6, they didn't turn on their cameras. So I have the screenshots already. So we will move to the last part of our program, which is the closing remarks. May I call on IVP, a VP for Internal Affairs of JCI Manilena, VP Caroline. You have the floor now for your closing remarks.
Good evening. Good evening, Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening to all the participants from JCI Philippines and JCI Nepal. Happy JCI Week. On behalf of JCI Manilena, I would like to thank everyone who participated in tonight's seminar. You really made this event a smashing success. I would also like to give a shout out to our guest speakers, JCI Nepal IT Chairperson Binesh Dongol, and from JCI Manilena, Louella Zarcilla, for imparting to us their knowledge about the cybersecurity for businesses and tech tools for personal growth. May we continue to collaborate with seminars like this, not just for the JCI community, but also to the public. I would also like to congratulate the team behind this project. Please give everyone a virtual round of applause for a job well done. Again, thank you and happy JCI Week.
Thank you so much, VP Caroline. And again, a round of applause for everyone. So, as we approach the end of our seminar, I'd like to thank everyone for participation and engagement. It's been a pleasure hosting this session with you. Thank you again for joining us, and we hope to see you in our next JCI events. This is Chen Ferrer, your host, and wishing you a restful evening. Good night, everyone, and thank you so much, and happy JCI week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.